Hello viewers, it is Friday, March 10th, and I have some fantastic news for you. It appears that I will now be calling this Taters. We're going to see how it works out, because I tried to make an acronym out of thinking about things and stuff. I'm not going to say it, but let that sink in, and imagine me typing that out in all caps as an acronym. Yeah, not so great. So anyway, I was watching a movie today with my dad and my brother, and it was There Will Be Blood. And it's about a guy who goes to this land and he buys it from a family and he starts getting oil, and there's this crazy preacher. One of the most interesting parts of the movie was the score, and I'm very interested in movie scores. I think they're really neat. Seeing how music relates to the action on the screen, and how sometimes when you hear certain music, it doesn't fit with what's going on the screen, but it somehow enhances that experience. It enhances the experience that you're having when you're watching the movie. And I was really impressed by the music. There's this one scene where there's an accident at the oil drill, but they find oil. And it's crazy, and there are people injured, and there's an explosion, and the oil's on fire, but the guy's happy because they found oil. And the whole time, there's this poof, 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 this really loud, like, timpani bass drum type thing. And it makes you think the whole time, while all this other little stuff is going on underneath it, that it's the pumping of the oil drill. That's really great. And there's just a lot of really awesome music, just about music in general, and how great it is to have music with a movie and how much it makes it better. It enhances it. I feel like maybe we're starting to lose a little bit of that, not just like movies with music, but music in general. There's been less money put into public schools for music education. It used to be 50 years ago, everybody learned how to sight read music. You just didn't have people who didn't know how to sight read music. And now there are just so many people that, while they're still very musical people, you put music in front of them and they don't know how to read it. They can keep a great beat, they can sing, it's great, but they don't know how to read music. And I think that's really important. I don't read music very well, but I know that that's something that's important. I'm musical, I enjoy music, and I know that that's something important to keep my music education and appreciation going. So it's kind of making me think about, like, is there going to be a point to all these video blogs? Well, yeah, hopefully I'm trying to get people to think about things. But also, it would be great if we could just get a community of people to start standing up for causes. Hey, here's a great charity, or here's a great cause, or here's a great group. Go check them out and give your energies here. Just do something significant. And I really like that. So I guess this is just sort of a general support the arts. I mean, it doesn't have to be just music, theater, painting, sculpture, all kinds of things, mime even. Yeah, support the arts, man, because they're important. And while you may think like, oh, I can carry a tune, I can do my own thing, it's important to learn to appreciate all kinds of different music. So be thinking about that, and be thinking about ways that you can support arts in your school or in your community, or even local musicians. Also, in case you wanted to know, the music at the beginning and the end is by a good friend of mine named Andy Maxon, and he's awesome. You should check him out. Info in the sidebar.
I've been trying my best to forgive or forget, but the problem is me, which unfortunately I regret.